reality of wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
He's 15 feet in the air. Brian takes him up top. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Will testify.
Welcome, everyone, to the reality of wrestling. I'm Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore for the row from Summer of Champions 4. And Brad, a monumental night of action ahead, a four-way tag team title match. And in addition to that, will Ruthless Ryan Davidson finally settle the score with Stevie Ray? He's found himself his tag team partner. It's the Cat, Ernest Miller.
Hey, Ernest Miller, that's a bad dude. You know, a martial arts background, kickboxing background, and a score to settle with the contemptible consultant Stevie Ray. Sparks are going to fly here tonight.
And 20 years of history between those two,
history,
which will be settled right here at Summer of Champions 4. We're not going to waste any more time. The row starts right now.
Introducing first, from Crosby, Texas, weighing in at 245 pounds, Taylor Ransom.
Well, Brad Gilmore, Taylor Ransom has been making some demands. He even stormed into Booker T's office and demanded that he get a title shot. And Booker T said, "You'll get a title shot. All you have to do is defeat Tyree Taylor." Well, what's interesting about that is a few weeks ago, right here on this broadcast, he went one-on-one with Tyree Taylor, and Tyree Taylor wiped the floor with Taylor Ransom.
Yeah, you're right, Matt Topolsky, he did, but Taylor Ransom, this guy's been around for over a decade here around the reality of wrestling, and Booker T had his very first match against that man, Booker T.
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 310 pounds, Tyree Taylor.
This sport is all about momentum, Brad Gilmore, and no one right now, I think, has more momentum in the reality of wrestling than Tyree Taylor.
You know what, you're right, Matt Topolsky. Tyree Taylor, though, let's not forget, he's held championship gold here in reality wrestling before, a former tag team champion here at the Summer of Champions. Taylor Ransom, also a decorated athlete, former reality wrestling internet champion, and now defunct title that turned into the television champion.
Speaking of the tag team titles, later on here tonight in the broadcast, Legion will defend those titles against La Familia, Zach and Warren, and Alpha Unit. It is a four-way dance for the tag team titles still to come. And then, of course, Stevie Ray and Abel Andrew Jackson versus Ruthless Ryan Davidson and the Cat Ernest Miller. What a night of action. Right here on the reality of wrestling on Fight TV. Buckle up. And here's a heavyweight encounter, if we've ever seen one. Tyree Taylor versus Taylor Ransom. And if Taylor Ransom defeats Tyree Taylor, he gets what he's been demanding. A shot at the Reality of Wrestling Championship. A lot to play for here.
We know what, though, Matt Topolsky, I talked to Tyree Taylor earlier tonight before the big event. I asked him, how did he feel going into this match tonight? What is his plan? Will he come out victorious? And all he told me was, there's going to be no sleep till Brooklyn. And I think that means he's expecting to bring home a big W to the BK. Oh, great Beastie Boys song. No sleep till Brooklyn.
My favorite.
I don't believe you. I think you're a liar. Oh man, wow. Tyree Taylor blocking a big overhand right shot by Taylor Ransom.
We talk about how long Taylor Ransom has been in the reality of wrestling. Oh my goodness, in his tenure. Sort of like the young lion versus the old lion, if you will. Tyree already has a victory over Taylor Ransom. Oh my God! These two are not pulling punches, that's for sure.
Oh, look at that. Taylor Ransom hightailing it out of there. Maybe he wants to go back to Crosby.
Taylor Ransom's strategy of trading blows with Tyree Taylor just not going to work. Oh, that will.
Well, he's a veteran. Taylor Ransom's a veteran. He knows all the ins and outs. utilizing that 5 count. I see it.
I see it.
That's right, Matt Topolsky. Keep running your mouth, he'll do it to you. Finally.
High knee from Taylor Ransom. Hook of the leg, center of the ring, cover 2, and a kick out. My advice, for whatever it's worth, would be for Taylor Ransom to focus on the task at hand in the ring and not myself or you or anybody else here. Tyree Taylor is not someone to look past.
You're mad that he yelled at you, aren't you?
Just setting the record straight.
Oh, you know what? I mean, Tyree Taylor got the better of Taylor Ransom in their previous encounter, but right now, Ransom is dominating Tyree.
Are you suggesting that that perhaps was a fluke?
I'm not saying it was a fluke, but you know, on any given Sunday, Matt Topolsky, and I think right now, here we are, Summer of Champions 4, Taylor Ransom, he's motivated, and he's got a right to be motivated. If he wins this, he gets a title shot. That's a lot of motivation. Looking for a big win on a big stage against a big man.
Taylor Ransom is looking for that belly-to-belly suplex. Tyree Taylor, reversal here. Look at the power of Tyree Taylor.
Wow.
What an innovative maneuver there. And if Tyree can go for the cover, it could be over.
Let alone from a big man like Tyree. Tyree Taylor begging for Taylor Ransom to get up.
Avalanche in the corner, and an enziguri. Incredible agility from Tyree Taylor.
Tyree Taylor, he's getting ready.
Oh! Wow. And how quickly the tables are turned. Taylor Ransom launching Tyree Taylor. I mean, the power on display here is incredible. Both of these athletes. Ransom knows what a victory here means. His demands.
Those are pretty strong words. Yelling in Tyree Taylor's face that I hate you.
Well, perhaps as a figure of speech, he's looking at Tyree as the roadblock that has prevented him from getting that title shot. Huge lariat there from Tyree Taylor.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I know what he's thinking, Matt Topolsky. He said there was going to be no sleep till Brooklyn. It looks like he's going to go for the grand opening and grand closing.
Oh, Taylor made moonsault. Cover 1, 2. Tyree Taylor does it again.
Here is your winner, Tyree Taylor.
Excellent, excellent ringsmanship by Tyree Taylor. Great performance by the big man.
Tyree Taylor is on a winning streak for sure.
I think he's going to join us over here.
Well, he has every right to be excited. Tyree Taylor.
Tyree Taylor.
Brooklyn's finest.
There you go.
Ivory Robin, the Black Diamond here, former Diamonds Division champion with an opportunity to reclaim that title next week in the Women's Battle Royal here. Now, as you're preparing for next week's match, we've been seeing a lot of news coming out from other promotions here around the country. You're winning title after title after title here. Talk to us about your focus, your preparation, your determination to continue that momentum going into next week's Battle Royal.
Russo, it all started over a year ago when I first lost my championship belt to Kylie Ray. You know what? I don't know what happened. I don't know what I was thinking. I lost focus, and I just went into a lapse. I didn't know what happened. But I knew that I had to get it together, and I had to bust my butt to prove to Booker T and Queen Sharmell, even to people like you, that I am worthy of being the head diamond in charge here. You know, I am the franchise player of this Diamonds division. I mean, you just take a look. You see me on the news, right? You hear about me on the news. I have championships from just about every state that I go to. I'm a great representative. And in this battle royal, I will be the last one standing. No matter what I have to do, no matter who I have to go through, I will be at the top again. Because it feels good to be home.
How you feeling?
Feeling good, buddy.
¿Listo para hoy?
Hoy.
Hoy es nuestra oportunidad. Tonight we have 3 other teams, pero ninguno de ellos es lo que la familia es. Ninguno.
Guys, ¿cómo están? You're doing all right?
Bien,
Good?
Brother, good.
¿Qué
It's
pasó?
almost time, one more week. Next week, me and Gino,
Yeah.
for all the marbles.
Simón, y le vas a enseñar
That's
respeto.
right. And la familia is finally going to get rid of him. But you know what? Forget about that for right now, because tonight, you guys have a great opportunity, not just for yourselves, but for the entire familia.
Simón.
You have a chance to bring those tag championships home to la familia.
Where they belong.
Porque somos campeones.
I know you guys are going to do us proud. You're going to do la familia proud. Is that right?
That's right.
Familia!
Presente!
Familia!
Presente!
Go get ready, guys. Go get ready.
Come on, man. Get your accordion. Let's go. You got this, Aiden. See you in a little bit.
That's right.
Cut the music. Hold up. It seems to me that we didn't get the memo, because apparently myself and Van Harrison did not get the invite to tonight's monumental 4-way tag match for the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships. And I've got to admit, I'm pretty disappointed. I'm pretty disappointed in the fact that we don't get to beat each and every single one of these teams at one time for the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team titles. So let it be known, this is a direct challenge to the winner of tonight's contest. We are running through hoops. We are requesting a match. No. We are demanding a match for those tag team championships. And hit them with the good stuff.
Hey, oh!
Well, Van Harrison and Brock Baker certainly taking exception to the fact that they were not included in this fatal 4-way tag team championship matchup, but they're going to join us here at ringside for the best seat in the house. It looks like they're going to sit right here in front of us, Brad.
Look at that, he's requested some water.
Well, they're even getting bottle service.
When was the last time you got bottle service? Brock, welcome.
Introducing first, they are the challengers at a total combined weight of 360 pounds. Jonathan Vega, Diego De La Cruz, La Familia.
Well, Diego De La Cruz and Jonathan Vega accompanied to the ring by an accordion.
Well, if Diego De La Cruz performs in the ring tonight like he did on that accordion, La Familia have a real shot of taking home the tag team titles.
Hey, you're right there, Matt Topolsky. Oh, wait a minute. This is a big opportunity, though, for Diego De La Cruz and Jonathan Vega. Newly formed tag team. Diego joining them just a few short weeks ago.
And this is a huge opportunity for La Familia as well. because if Aiden Cristiano walks out of Summer of Champions 4 in a few weeks,
at a total combined weight of 375 pounds, Zach Mason and Warren Johnson.
Aiden Cristiano walks out of Summer of Champions in a few weeks with the Reality of Wrestling Championship, and La Familia capture the tag team titles tonight. There will be gold for everyone in La Familia.
Hey, well, you talk about, though, an upstart tag team or a big opportunity for a new tag team. Warren and Zach. We've seen these two compete here on Reality Wrestling Television in recent weeks, and they've been very impressive for two amateurs.
They are amateurs no more. They are professional wrestlers right here at the Reality of Wrestling.
Newcomers is what I meant. Let me correct
they still
myself.
have some. I agree, though. They still have some things to learn. But
a little wet behind the ears.
Very exciting.
Wet behind the dreads.
At a total combined weight of 515 pounds, Sergeant Cedric Payne, Jasper the Hammer Davis, Alpha Unit.
Here's one of the biggest question marks of this matchup, Brad Gilmore. How will Alpha Unit coexist? They've been splintering at the foundation, and they even have an agreement between each of them. And that is that if they do not win this matchup here tonight, Alpha Unit is no more. The experiment is over.
Well, you know, they've been, in my estimation, busting at the seams, like a baseball that's hit too many times. Not working like the well-oiled machine that they once were when they won those Reality Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
And their opponents, at a total combined weight of 350 pounds, the team of Loomis and Shawn Hendricks, Legion.
Well, now for the biggest question of this matchup. How will Legion coexist? You talk about Alpha Unit splittering at the seams. Shawn Hendricks has been driving everyone out of Legion. It's as if his paranoia is destroying the group.
Yeah, definitely not in the sound mind. Well, he's never really been in the sound mind, but he hasn't been able to keep his followers brainwashed like, oh, wow. Another shot. Wait a minute.
Loomis! Righteous deceptive Loomis has just walked down on Shawn Hendricks.
Wait a minute.
The bell is rung.
Wait a minute.
And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, cover. 1, 2, 3, Legion have been eliminated.
Wait a minute.
We are going to have new tag team champions crowned tonight, Brad.
Well, in a matter of seconds, Legion is no longer the champs.
Don't go anywhere, Row Nation. This matchup will continue in a moment.
Are we ready? Houston, Texas. Get trained by professional wrestling legend, Hall of Famer, Booker T.
Come see if you got what it takes.
2 floors, 2 rings, plus a full gym. Learn from the top wrestling trainers from around the world. Got me? If you can make it here, then you can make it here.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Get all the details at realityofwrestling.com.
Well, I believe Legion here tonight may have set a record for the fastest elimination of a fatal 4-way tag team match ever.
Right you are, Matt Topolsky. That might be a new Row record. I have to ask the Row reporter about that one.
Here is Diego De La Cruz. And Jonathan Vega. Cover here, 2.
Kick out after 2 by Zach Mason.
Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championship up for grabs here. Legion eliminated within the first few seconds.
We will have new tag team champions here tonight at Summer of Champions.
It is Warren Johnson and Cedric Payne. Now we will see. How will Alpha Unit coexist? Will they be able to work together? Will they be able to get back on the same page finally and become 2-time Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions?
Well, we saw Cameron Cole win the television championship here at Summer of Champions 4 in that triple threat match.
Big frog over the top of Warren Johnson coming back again, and we read him.
We are guaranteed another new champion in this match. But how will the Alpha unit work together, Matt Topolsky? Do you think they'll be able to put their recent differences aside and focus on one common goal?
Personally, I don't. There has been too much bad blood between these two. The blame game has gone back and forth, and we've seen this time and time again. You can see the story unfolding. You can see the writing on the walls, if you will. I genuinely do not believe that of the 3 teams remaining, Alpha Unit will become tag team champions here tonight.
Blind tag there by Zach Mason to his partner Warren Johnson.
But meanwhile, there's another story here that is also unfolding on the outside of the ring. I believe that was a blind tag there as well. Jonathan Vega claiming he's the legal man.
Wait a minute, so Cedric Payne, gotta throw him in there. We saw a tag.
He says, there you go, you want to compete. Now's your opportunity. Great tag team wrestling here. Cover 2. Diego De La Cruz pulling Warren Johnson to the outside.
Well, the other story brewing here at ringside, I think, is Brock Baker and Van Harrison scoping out the winner of this match. They said they're demanding a title shot. That might be all, though.
Incredible tag team wrestling there from La Familia. 2, 3, and Warren Johnson and Zach Mason have been eliminated. And the Hammer wasting no time as he gets in there and goes right to work on Jonathan Vega, but right you are. Brock Baker and Van Harrison, spectators, the best seat in the house right now. And they are demanding to face the winner. Meanwhile, take a look at this tag team wrestling on the inside of the ring. It looks like Alpha Unit, at least for the moment, is working together. Cover here, 2 to win the tag team titles. But Jonathan Vega slips out the back door. It was getting pretty crowded out here for a second, Brad.
It definitely was, and now it's between these 2 teams. Either Diego De La Cruz and Jonathan Vega, La Familia, or the Alpha Unit will become the new Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions at Summer Champions 4. And like we said, will the Alpha Unit be able?
Oh, impressive power right there from Jonathan Vega to pick up Cedric Payne. Cover here, 2, and hit him with that backbreaker.
Matt Topolsky, though, after this match, after we declare new tag team champions, it's going to be Stevie Ray and Abel Andrew Jackson taking on Ruthless Ryan Davidson and his partner, Ernest the Cat Miller.
Who could have ever imagined they would have seen Ernest Miller in a Reality of Wrestling ring? Right now, Diego De La Cruz going to work on Cedric Payne, hooks the leg to win the tag team titles, kick out at 2. And one has to wonder, does Brock Baker and Van Harrison like what they see right now? Are they impressed by either of these 2 tag teams that they may potentially face down the road for the titles?
Well, I think they're going to have to be impressed by one of these tag teams because one of these tag teams is walking out champs. And to win the championship is always an impressive task. And Diego De La Cruz.
Look at this, Jonathan Vega from up top. Drives that boot directly into the face. Cover here, 2.
Look at that. The Hammer slow to get in there for his tag team partner. You gotta wonder if that was intentional by the Hammer.
Oh, what a suplex! My goodness, launching Jonathan Vega across the ring, and the Hammer chomping at the bit for a tag. Will a tag be made? Can the Alpha Unit coexist? Here comes the Hammer! Second that the Hammer waited, he got caught. Wait a minute, look at this! Oh my goodness! A belt-to-back suplex. The Hammer, incredible strength. Sit-out slam to win the tag team titles. Alpha Unit, 1/10 of a second away. La Familia and Alpha Unit remain. The tag team titles hang in the balance. Brock Baker and Van Harrison sitting at ringside, waiting in the wings. Oh! Huge clothesline over the top from Cedric Payne. Alpha Unit with an opportunity here now.
Diego De La Cruz goes for a ride. Wait a minute. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Cover. 1, 2. Alpha Unit are the tag team champions of Reality of Wrestling.
Here are your winners and new Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Alpha Unit.
The new two-time Reality of Wrestling Tag Team champions, the Alpha Unit, look like they're back on the same page.
I think the question has been answered. Are they Beta or are they Alpha? Well, tonight, they're as Alpha as they come. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Cedric Payne, the Hammer Jasper Davis, Alpha Unit.
And I think the Alpha Unit, though, Matt Topolsky, is staring at their next challengers. Van Harrison and Brock Baker want their shot.
The tag team division in Reality of Wrestling has exploded. And my goodness, I think I speak for everyone when I say the Row Nation is highly anticipating an encounter between these two tag teams. But as of tonight, of this moment right now, the best are Alpha Unit.
Fresh off of his title defense last week during Summer of Champions, reigning Texas champion, ladies and gentlemen, Rex Andrews. Now, Rex, the question on everyone's mind, not so much what happened throughout the match, but what happened at the very end here. It was a little... Rex, go ahead and take a look here at the monitor, see exactly what transpired. I mean, Rex, it really looks alarmingly like you hit the referee on purpose here to end the match.
Hold on a second, Russo. Did you just insinuate that I would get myself disqualified by intentionally attacking an official in a championship contest? Me, Russo, the first ever Texas champion, the man who's defended this championship with pride for months, Russo, for all of 2017. You're saying that I would intentionally get myself disqualified?
Look, I just think the Row Nation wants
Of course I did. Of course I did. Look, a couple weeks ago, I talked about how in that sparring match I put doubt in Q's mind, right? See, but Q walked out of there with hope. Because why wouldn't he? He is the franchise of Reality Wrestling. He's a former two-time Reality Wrestling champion. He still has all the tools that made him so successful before, all his athleticism and his moveset. And see, that's where Q made a mistake. He trusted on what made him successful before. See, I know Q, and I know the whole time he's thinking, no matter how much damage I take on this arm, no matter how bad I'm hurting, no matter how worried I am, if I can just hit one Q cutter, I'll be fine. That's all he wanted. So throughout that match, as much damage as he took on that arm, he kept going for it, Russo. He kept trying to get that Q cutter, and finally he hit it. And did it mean anything? No. See, I was already 2 steps ahead. I'd already gotten myself intentionally disqualified, and then I gave Q everything he wanted. Everything he wanted to happen in that match happened, and it meant nothing because I made it mean nothing. So give him his rematch. Lightning's not going to strike twice.
That was awesome, man.
Dude, the moonsault, and he squashed him like a little bug.
Squashed.
Oh, he looked like an idiot.
What?
No, fellas. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What's going on?
Yeah, just your match, man.
My match. We're talking about my match. Yeah. What about it? You were laughing, right? What was funny?
Nothing.
I mean, no. Look, it's okay. I get it, right? Like I go out there, I call out Booker, I want a match, and then the irony kind of comes out and he beats me, right? It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Like I can laugh at myself. Yeah. You know what else is funny? After the match, when I just beat the living daylights out of Connor, right? That was funny. It was funny, right? Right?
Yeah.
No? Don't like that one? You know what was funny? Remember when I beat up those 2 trainees?
Who?
want some respect around here.
Tonight's episode of The Row is brought to you by Walker Texas Lawyer at WalkerTexasLawyer.com. Hilton Furniture, let them have it. Quality Blinds, go to QualityBlindsLLC.com for free shipping anywhere in the USA. And the king of solar screens, home of the $50 any size solar screen. Welcome back to the reality of wrestling. I'm Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore for The Row. And I hope you've been enjoying this Summer of Champions series. I know I certainly have, as well as most of the Row Nation. But coming up next week, Brad, we've saved the best for last. Aiden Cristiano versus Gino for the Reality of Wrestling Championship, and Booker T will be the special guest referee.
Hey, Matt Topolsky, that's going to be a massive match, maybe the biggest main event in reality wrestling history. But up next, we have a really great main event for you on Fight TV. We're going to see Stevie Ray and Abel Andrew Jackson going against the former Stevie Ray Incorporated member Ruthless Ryan Davidson and Ernest the Cat Miller.
That's your main event, and it's right now.
Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 485 pounds, the team of Stevie Ray and Abel Andrew Jackson.
Well, here we go. The moment Ryan Davidson has been waiting for. His opportunity to get his hands on Mr. Expert Tutelage himself, Stevie Ray. And Brad Gilmore, Stevie is sporting, I believe, the NWO colors here tonight.
Well, you might be displaying the New World Order, but I got to give it to Stevie Ray. He looks to be in pretty great shape. Stevie Ray last competing in Texas City against Marcellus Black more than a year and a half ago. Stand up for greatness. Stand up, Matt Topolsky. Stand up for greatness. Stevie Ray, Abel Andrew Jackson might be trying to find shades of Harlem Heat in this match tonight.
Ernest the Cat Miller and Ruthless Ryan Davidson.
Ernest the Cat Miller making his Reality of Wrestling debut here tonight. This is a movie star.
Absolutely incredible.
He started alongside Mickey Rourke in Darren Aronofsky's The Wrestler.
I didn't believe it myself until I came up to the building this afternoon and saw Ernest Miller's limo outside, the red carpet extended, and that's when it finally felt real, Brad Gilmore.
Man, somebody call my mama.
Oh, and the history between Stevie Ray and Ernest Miller. Can you believe how much this had to have gotten under Stevie Ray's skin when he found out Ryan Davidson's tag team partner was the Cat?
Yeah, this is pretty incredible. I mean, we saw that pull-apart brawl that I was almost implicated in last week here on Reality Wrestling at the Summer Champions 4. These two men, 20 years of bad blood, and Ryan Davidson definitely can relate to that. He has been waiting, chomping at the bit to get a Stevie Ray.
This is your main event this week on our 4 weeks of coverage from Summer of Champions 4. It is Abel Andrew Jackson and Stevie Ray versus Ryan Davidson and Ernest Miller.
You know, it's interesting. Ryan Davidson scouring the back locker room, trying to find a tag team partner. Nobody would accept it, and then he got a call. It was interesting to me that the Cat called Ryan. That's how bad the Cat has wanted to get a shot at Stevie. He saw his opportunity, so he called up the Bear.
Well, he will get his opportunity here tonight, but this matchup starts off with Ryan Davidson and Abel Andrew Jackson. And interestingly enough, Ryan Davidson defeated Abel Andrew Jackson in order to get this opportunity a few weeks ago here on the road.
Oh, big lariat there by Ryan Davidson. You know what I love about Stevie Ray? You better stand up for greatness. This man is competing and he still has a toothpick in his mouth.
Don't go anywhere. This match will continue after a short break.
On Sports Radio 16. Busy the conversation. My man Gilmore.
Inside action.
Sports Radio 16.
Ernest Miller wanted to use those educated feet, Matt Topolsky. Oh!
Now Ryan Davidson just picking apart Abel Andrew Jackson, but you know he wants to get his hands on Stevie Ray. That is Ryan Davidson's end game. It looks like those shots from Abel Andrew Jackson are just irritating Ryan Davidson. Knife edge chop from the bear. Oh! Face first. And Abel Andrew Jackson needs to make a tag. I mean, let's talk about it. He needs to make a tag to Stevie Ray.
Stevie Ray. Let's talk about the relationship between Ryan Davidson and Stevie Ray for a moment. Stevie Ray signed Ryan Davidson because he saw talent. And he bestowed upon him not only his expert tutelage, he took him to championships. He took him to the Reality Wrestling Television Championship and then the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Now Stevie Ray is in the ring and he's not even the legal weight.
And oh, from behind comes Abel Andrew Jackson.
Oh!
And one has to wonder, Brad Gilmore, if Stevie Ray intends on actually competing here tonight.
Well, you know, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, and there's the tag. And here we go.
Stevie Ray. Oh, big kick to Ryan Davidson. He's like a house on fire, Matt Topolsky. Oh, big side kick.
Well, you talk about educated feet.
Stand up for greatness, Matt Topolsky. Stand up for greatness.
You talk about educated feet. We're just seeing some right now from Stevie Ray.
Oh!
Stevie Ray is unloading on Ryan Davidson.
This is a big match for Stevie Ray, and he's unloading on Ryan Davidson, choking him out at the neck right now.
Well, at the moment, this matchup is certainly not going the way Ryan Davidson perhaps pictured it in his head.
Ryan Davidson needs to get a tag here sooner or later. Ernest the Cat Miller. You know, Ernest Miller wants to get his revenge at Stevie Ray. Stand up for greatness. Oh, Ryan Davidson. Stand up for greatness, Matt Topolsky. You're witnessing greatness right now. Frequent tag to Abel Andrew Jackson. The Cat is begging for a tag.
Oh, and a standing drop kick there from Double AJ, perfectly executed. And as
Stevie Ray,
cover here, hooks the leg, two, and a kick out. And as of this moment,
Stevie Ray is all smiles.
Stevie Ray and Abel Andrew Jackson are firmly in control of this matchup.
You know, Abel Andrew Jackson is the kind of client Stevie. Oh, wow! That might have knocked try to knock something into Abel. But you know, Abel Andrew Jackson.
What a German suplex! Folding Ryan Davidson in half. And all Ernest the Cat Miller can do is look on. 1, 2, kick out from Ryan Davidson. And he does need to make a tag, Brad Gilmore. Right you are on that point.
Well, you know, Abel Andrew Jackson, though, Matt Topolsky, is everything Stevie Ray has always wanted in a client. He's got the physicality. He's got the body. He's got the look. He's got the technical ability. He's got a championship name. That's everything he wants. And that is everything Ruthless Ryan Davidson is not, in Stevie Ray's opinion.
Now, hold on just a minute.
Stevie Ray's opinion.
And that may be in Stevie Ray's opinion, but Abel Andrew Jackson has never held a title under Stevie Ray's his expert tutelage. Ryan Davidson has been a two-time tag team champion as well as a former television champion. So when you talk about championships, let's give credit where credit is due. Ryan Davidson is one of the most accomplished athletes in the history of reality.
But he hasn't been able to do it without Stevie Ray. And now that Stevie Ray's not in his corner, do you think he can achieve that same success?
Oh, only time will tell.
Here we go. Ryan Davidson trying to get back into it. Gonna go for a suplex.
Oh, and this time he got it. Sit-out suplex from Ryan Davidson. Ryan Davidson needs to make a tag to Ernest the Cat Miller. I don't even think he knows where he is right now.
He needs to get a tag. Ernest the Cat Miller's got his arm extended. He's begging for a tag. Ryan Davidson.
Here it comes, here it comes. Wait a minute. Oh, come on!
Wait a minute. Ernest Miller's laughing. Stevie Ray.
This is absolutely disgraceful. Again, part of Stevie Ray's plan. You asked the question, why did the cat call Ryan Davidson? Why did he make the phone call? Well, now we know why. Absolutely disgraceful.
The hard way.
Unbelievable.
I gotta give Stevie Ray some credit. This is brilliant. And hey, Cat's in this match. He's legal in this match. Well, you know, there's no disqualification because the Cat is in this match. And the three of them going after each other. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, our monitors have just gone out.
Oh, every light in the building has gone out. What's going on? Wait a minute! Wait a minute, Matt Topolsky!
Oh my God. I'm getting out of here.
Wait a minute. We know who that is.
It's the boogeyman.
starts a career. Ryan Davidson has just walked out of the shadow of Stevie Ray and has put this chapter to bed once and for all. Stay with us here on Fight TV.